Hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, and welcome back to some more Planet Zoo. So off screen, I did realize that we already did have the monkeys that we had in that exhibit over there. So I took them out, and I decided to make things a little bit easier on myself. We're actually almost done with this tutorial zoo here. All we have left to do is get 12 species, and then we need to do the welfare to 90%, which we'll have to do next. But first thing we need to do though is we need to have 12, and of course we have 11 right now because I went ahead off screen and I added this little guy here. You can see all these people crowded around this area. I added a frog into this habitat here, this Goliath Frog, and that would be another species. And I thought that what we could do for this last part was go ahead and add in the last exhibit and add something that we actually don't have yet instead of something that we do have. So we need to go back over to the exhibit, but I just wanted to show you guys that I actually did that. So here's the exhibit. I took everything out of it. We don't have anything to go in here just yet because I have not got anything right now. I'm just waiting to get something that we don't have yet in our zoo, and I'm pretty sure we have everything here. So my thing is, we might not need to do another exhibit. We might need to do another one like this, except do something different. We could do the iguana here, because I don't know, what do we have as far as animals? So we do have a iguana. Yeah, I did see that. We do have an iguana. We have a cockroach, and we have the frog. This one here is actually empty. So we could go over to it, and we could add something in here. I'm not sure what though. So we have the cockroach, we have the iguana. We don't have one of these guys. So let's adopt one of these. Actually, while we're at it, we'll just get two. And we'll move them into this exhibit here.
You have been busy,
another one.
Splendid. But
And we're good to
now that
go.
you've adopted all these lovely new species, we need to make sure they're nice and happy. So let's get the average welfare across the zoo nice and high, shall we? And by we, I mean you. Go on, get to it.
Alright, so we're going to need to fix the humidity here. It is at 83%. I'm going to drop that down a little bit because apparently it's too high. So let's drop it down to 60%, 58. That works about good right there. So we're good there. Okay, so now the last thing we need to do is get the overall welfare to 90%. Now, if you see here, the tapir has low welfare, so we need to figure that out. So the social here on this is what we're looking for. Social's at 1%. Enrichment is at 58%, so we could put some more enrichment items as well. Tapirs really like to be social. So I think we need to get some more, honestly. I think we should adopt way more, and then we should put some more enrichment items in here. Since we have plenty of money, I mean, why not? Why not go ahead and do that? So there's some here. Here's one here for 500 in a cash money. And I'm going to go ahead and get this one just because I feel like we need some more, since welfare is pretty low for these guys. And then we're also going to put in some more enrichment items for the tapir. Since I think we have some new ones, we might actually have some new ones. Now I didn't add in a bunch of stuff because I figured, you know what, no need to really add in a bunch of stuff, but if that's what they would want as far as enrichment goes, then we can add in some more. I wouldn't mind adding in a bunch more of these sprinklers as well. Just seems like they enjoy a lot of enrichment. So now we have red ruffliner habitat cleanliness is at disease level Okay, so this one here is the one I'm having a bit of trouble with. Because I'm not sure if it has something to do with this here. So the habitat is at 49% and the enrichment is at 57%. So I'd say for this one we want to get them some more enrichment. And then I'm gonna work on the habitat thing again. The only problem is I called the zookeepers over a few times and they've been to the exhibit. But they weren't doing much. So I'm thinking it could be a problem here with this thing here. Because for some reason it's not being cleaned correctly, and I'm thinking it might have to do with the water. So maybe what we could do is take the water out. Maybe. I'm not really sure if we can take the water out though, to be honest. Habitat has moderate environmental welfare issues. That's at 100%, but the enrichment is low, so we are going to put some more enrichment in there. I do know that. So you see I have this guy here, and he just came into the habitat, but he didn't do much in terms of cleaning, so... We also have some vet research as well that is complete. I did some research on the Goliath Frog, because I believe he needed a little bit of research on something. His welfare wasn't too good. So let's look for some more enrichment items for the lemurs. You know what? These would be good to have around. Whoa! Apparently the lemurs just got all either boxed up or unboxed. And then we're gonna put some more climbing stuff on the area because they love to climb around. And I'm sensing, I'm trying to look, oh wow, okay. The game just crashed. Wow, alright. That is weird. Well, I guess I have to load back into the game and we have to do all of that again. Honestly, that's okay. That's okay. I'm trying to take this series more or less as kind of like a chill series, you know, where we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill out and we'll just play the game and kind of have it the way it's been. Not like too high up on excitement, I guess you would call it, but just have a little series where we just have a game that's just very calming and very nice to play. So since I didn't save, unfortunately, we are gonna have to do all that stuff again. So we're gonna go ahead and I guess I think what we'll do is we'll work on the animal welfare first before we add in that snail, because once we add that in, we'll be starting on the next area and the next thing that we can do. So Nancy's gonna talk again. And you did see that it's not there anymore. But I did go and actually widen the paths because they were so crowded through here. But now I'm not going to worry about it because I know what we need to do, and we need to get some more animals, TPRs, for more specifically, we need to have those into the area a little bit more. Unfortunately, now we only have one. So let's see if there's any more. Nope, unfortunately there is not any more. Okay, so we will take just the one, I guess. But they do need more enrichment items anyway. So we're going to put those back in here. I love doing stuff over and over again. It's so much fun. Oh, I didn't see this thing last time. I will put one of these in there. A couple more of these. And some more sprinklers. There. I think that should be good as far as enrichment is concerned. Alright. So they are good on enrichment and social and everything else now. All we need to do is get that exhibit back in. Where are you, snails? There you are. Alright, let's put these in that exhibit, but we need to find it first. Alright, this was the empty one. So let's go over to it and place that in place. Then we will complete that once again. And you know what, this time I think I will save.
My, you have been busy, haven't you? Splendid! But now that you've adopted all these lovely new species...
Alright, we're at 85% right now.
They're nice and happy. So let's get the average welfare across the zoo.
Oh, low welfare,
high,
of course. We need to raise your welfare up. Duh, I forgot about that.
Go on, get to it.
Alright, we're lowering that down and that should put us back up. There we go. Alright, we're good there, and our welfare is at 85 still. Okay. Let's go around and look at all the exhibits then. And we'll just start from there. Oh, I did say I was going to save, so I am going to go ahead and save. And I will overwrite that, because if it does crash, then I want to make sure that I at least save my progress this time. Okay. So let's go look at all of our exhibits. So here's our welfare on everybody. And we're looking pretty good on every species that we have. So I'm trying to figure out why it's not all the way up. I'm thinking it could be some of these that are a little bit lower. So let's go over to this bonobo here. Enrichment. Ooh, yes, that would be a big one as well. Need more enrichments for the bonobos. Alright. I see that there is a theme here, so I'm sensing that a lot of these exhibits probably don't have good enrichment items. So we're probably going to have to do a lot of work when it comes to enrichment. Which is fine. That's what I'm here to do, is give them plenty of enrichment and plenty of things to help them out. Because we want their welfare to go up, of course. And there we go. That's up to 66%, and we are up to 88% here on our zoo. So we just need to fix a few more. So let's see who else is kind of low. Everyone's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone is pretty good. And I'm going to actually release some animals to the wild. Why not? I can give myself some really good points by doing that. So I'm gonna do that. Alright, so we're at 89. We're almost there to 90%. So we need to go to... What should we go to now? Who needs a little bit more help? Think these guys do? Let's see. What do we have in here? What kind of monkeys are in here? We have orangutans, and they're actually really good. So I think the last thing we should probably check would probably be the exhibits. The Goliath Frog here. Now I did research, so I could do some extra stuff with him. layout. Layout options are unlocked through vet research. Okay. So we need to see. He is still doing his research, right? Yes, he's still researching the Goliath Frog, which is what we want. And you know what? I feel like we might want to do some more research. Maybe, possibly. Wow, we have a lot of vendors. Vets, caretakers, keepers. Okay, well, we have one guy doing all the research here. I guess that's fine. We will keep him doing research. I think once we are able to unlock some different layout stuff, then we should be able to put the layout a little bit better for our froggy friend here. And then we should be good to go. Because everything else is pretty good. All the animals are actually really well. I'm not seeing anything from the lemurs anymore. So that's good. Maybe that problem was actually fixed by the crash or whatever did happen earlier on. I think we're good here as well. The layout, of course, again. Let's fix this. And that'll do nicely. We raise it up at least 60%. We went back down to 88. I actually want to see... Yeah, I want to do some more enrichment. You know, we might need to do... Oh, more research is complete. There we go. Here discovered 3 items over 1 species. So we're gonna have him research the beetle as well. You know what? No, you're gonna keep doing the frog. We need more researchers. That's what we need. Because we need some more research to upgrade these exhibits here. Because we need to reach level 2 and 3 to be able to get the layout a little bit better. We're so close. We're almost there. You know what? Maybe we could make it if we just go and fix the rest of the exhibits. So the bonobos were good. The orangutans were good. Snails, alright. You exhibit. Are you okay? Because I know we did research for you. Yeah, you're 60% as well. Low welfare on the tapir. I was going to do some more tapirs, but they're gone. Okay, so we're gonna do the hippopotamus, of course. We have not seen them once yet. So let's go over to these guys. Alright, you guys are actually really good. You're doing really well. I'm gonna add some more enrichment. No, they're actually really good. Okay. So we've seen everyone here, I think. The mandrills, I think, are fine too. I can release a bunch of these into the wild. But I don't think I want to do that. Okay, mandrills are good, hippopotamus are good, the lemurs... I'd say the lemurs are good. But I could be wrong. So let's check the lemurs as well. It's really hard to see with all this rain. My goodness. Really coming down a downpour. Okay. where are they? They're like all hiding. I guess because it's raining. They're all hiding. But we've got one here, so we'll do this one. Enrichment. There we go. Now we're seeing it again. Actually, I think we did this before. But since the game got reset, it didn't work out in our favor. Alright, there we go with that. And then, you know what? Just for good measure, I'm gonna put some more enrichment over here in their habitat as well. I believe these are lemurs too. And I think the reason it's low welfare is probably because it's over here in the water. So we're gonna move it. There we go. Move you out here. Now your welfare is going up, your social is going to go up as well.
Lovely job.
And there we did it! Yay!
Not only have you expanded the zoo and kept the animals as happy as Lanny, but you didn't bankrupt us in the process. Amazing!
We did it, guys! So sometimes I guess it just takes a little bit of movement, moving the animals around a bit. Alright, Bernie's back here. Let's see what he has to say.
You've done wonders for the animals' welfare by enriching their habitats.
Of course.
Who doesn't love playing with a 3-foot wide soccer ball, huh? I mean,
does sound pretty fun.
Soccer players. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't easy, though. I expect money was tighter than a possum's pouch.
Not really. We had 487, 88, and counting $1,000, so I think we're good.
It does make me feel a little less guilty about how much our gift shops charge. No, as far as I'm concerned, the only reason to run a zoo is to help animal kind. Sadly, it appears some other people have far less noble goals.
They're fighting. Because apparently there is probably more males than females. But that's all they had in the zoo thingy. That's all they had. Okay? Sorry. Alright, it looks like we are finished here with this zoo. And I think that means we can move on to something different. So, I think we are going to go out here to the main menu. Actually, we're going to save first. Just in case I end up crashing again. I want to make sure my progress is saved. And we're going to head out to the main menu here. We did complete another zoo. So happy we're able to finally complete that. Yeah, I think sometimes it just takes a little bit of moving around. Sometimes the animals can go out into the water or different parts of the exhibits, and then they'll probably get low welfare by doing that, and if they're moved right back into their other area, they go right back to normal. So, we have completed 2 of these zoos, and we have one more tutorial zoo to do, and then we can go to the Maple Leaf Wildlife Park. So I think next time we're going to go to the Panda Park. Bernard Goodwin's newest zoo, it was built from the ground up to celebrate the panda in all its forms. The park represents an unparalleled opportunity to show the world just how much the Goodwin Foundation knows about breeding animals on the cusp of endangerment. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode, and I will see you guys next time when we get started on the Panda Park. So see you guys next time in some more Planet Zoo.